Students, in this video I'm going to discuss exhaustive search technique. This is the second method, and we will discuss next method, which is dichotomous search procedure, and third method, interval of halving method. So we will discuss these three methods in this video. So first is the exhaustive search technique. So what is the procedure? Procedure is that we have this unimodal function. This is our problem to find out the minimum value, that means this point. So what we will do, we will divide this range a to b into n plus 1 equal parts. So we will divide this range a to b into n plus 1 equal parts. That means we will insert n number of points in this range a to b. So suppose these are the points x1, x2, xn. These are the points which are equally spaced. So equally spaced points. So ultimately how many parts are there? N plus 1 parts. Okay. Then length of each partition. For example, a to x1. What is the length? Length will be b minus a divided by n plus 1. This will be the length of each partition. Fine. Now suppose because we don't know the optimum value, we don't know. So suppose optimization occurs in this interval from xk minus 1, this point, to xk plus 1. Between these two, optimum value occurs. So we can say that this interval is known as interval of uncertainty. So interval of uncertainty is what? Xk minus 1 to xk plus 1. Because we assumed that in this interval basically optimum value occurs here, somewhere here, for example, where the minimum point lies. So what will be the length of this interval? Obviously this length is denoted by ln. Here n is what? N is the number of inserted points or number of evaluations or experiments. So that's why this n represents the number of experiments or number of iterated points, because we have inserted n number of points, that's why n. Okay, so ln will be what? Length of this interval, and this interval is nothing but twice into length of each partition. ये कितना होगा? डबल हो जाएगी, डबल ऑफ, क्योंकि इसमें दो पार्टीशन इन्वॉल्व हो रहे हैं. सो दैट्स वाई 2 इंटू लेंथ ऑफ अ पार्टीशन. सो दैट्स वाई 2 इंटू बी माइनस ए बाई एन प्लस 1. फाइन. सो लेट्स सी हियर, दिस इज द प्रोसीजर. सो हियर वी हैव डिवाइडेड दिस रेंज ए टू बी, एंड दिस इज सपोज ऑप्टिमम वैल्यू x star. Then we have divided this range into n number of parts. 1, 2, 3. So this is say x1, this is say x2, and this one is say xn. So each partition, this length is basically what? B minus a by n plus 1. Okay, this is the length. Now suppose this interval is the interval of uncertainty, and this total length is basically ln. So what is this point? This point is suppose xk minus 1. This is say xk plus 1, and somewhere here we have xk. Okay, xk. So what is ln? Ln is twice into partition of each length. This is b minus a by n plus 1. This is the length. Okay, so this is written here. Now b minus a is nothing but denoted by L naught. L naught is b minus a, length of the initial interval. So L naught is the length of the initial interval, that means b minus a. N is the number of points in between a, b. So now our task is to find n. Our task is to find out n. How to find out this n? To find out this n, we use the concept of efficiency or reduction ratio. Okay, we will use the concept of reduction ratio or efficiency, which is defined by as ln by L naught, which is defined by ln by L naught. What is ln? Ln is the length of interval of uncertainty and L naught is the length of initial interval. So when you take this ratio ln by L naught, so we get 2 upon n plus 1. Okay, so we get ln is equal to 2 into L naught by n plus 1, that means 2 into b minus a by n plus 1. So measure of efficiency or reduction ratio is given by ln by L naught, 2 upon n plus 1. Okay, so we will use this to find out the n. How? Let's see an example. Find the minimum value of the function f of x is equal to x into x minus 1 in the interval 0 to 1. Obtain minimum value within 10% of exact value. What is the meaning of this? The meaning is that suppose we have this problem. Here is suppose x star. Then our interest is to find out the solution within this range. This range. And this range is basically what? 10% of what is given to you, a minimum obtained within 10% of exact value. So 10% of L naught, this is given to you. This is the meaning of this. Exact value ka 10%. So 10% of L naught. This is the meaning. So how to use this concept? So suppose this is the interval of uncertainty xk, xk minus 1, xk plus 1. So this interval of uncertainty, this from here to here, the distance is already given to you, L naught into 10%. This interval is, this length is exactly same, so L naught into 10%. So what is Ln? Ln is given by here 2 L naught by n plus 1 according to this formula. So what is L naught? L naught is the length of the initial interval. So 1 minus 0. So L naught is 1. So put it here. So we get 2 upon n plus 1. Okay. So now what is given to you? Given is that find out the minimum value within 10% of exact value. So if you take half range only, that means only this part or this part, either this part or this part, then what will be the length? Because this total length is ln from here to here. This is, ये length जो है वो ln है. Okay, अब मैं इसका half कर दूं तो कितना हो जाएगा? ln by 2. So ln by 2 is basically what? 1 upon n plus 1. What is given to you? That this length is basically 10% of L naught. So that's why this ln by 2 should be less than equal to ln by 10. इसको जब मैं परसेंटेज है इसका मतलब कितना हो जाएगा? L naught into 10%. इसका कितना मतलब हुआ? L naught into 10 by 100. So that's why ln by 10. So this interval of uncertainty, that means this part should be less than for exact, क्योंकि accuracy के लिए क्या होना चाहिए? ये interval और छोटा होना चाहिए. So ln by 2 should be less than equal to this given range, L naught by 10. Put the value. What is ln? Ln is from here, ln by 2 is what? 1 upon n plus 1. So replace this value 1 by n plus 1, which is less than equal to L naught. What is L naught? L naught is 1. So 1 upon 10. So n plus 1 should be greater than equal to 10. So n should be greater than equal to 9. यानी कि कम से कम minimum number of points जो है वो 9 आएंगे. So you have to insert n number of points. That means 9 points at least in the range 0 to 1. That's why we have taken these 9 points. Okay, so we have not taken this. So here is 0, here is 1. So we have to insert 9 number of points. So 0.1, 0.2 up to last point is 0.9. So we are not taking this, because we know that optimum value will not occur here and here. So optimum value occur in between these two. So we have not considered 0 and 1, and hence we have taken 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8 and 0.9. And then functional value is evaluated at these points. So these are minus 0.009, minus 0.16, minus 0.21, minus 0.24, minus 0.25 and so on. So if you will see, if you compare the values, so from here to this value is reduced, further reduced, further reduced, further reduced, but after this you will see that value increases, and hence we can say that at 0.5, that means nearby somewhere here, this value is reduced, and we are getting this type of curve. Hence we can say that optimum occurs at 0.5 or nearby 0.5. So x star is basically 0.5 and the functional value is minus 0.25. So this is the solution. Okay, now here is note. If minimum occurs at two adjacent points, for example minimum occurs at, here is suppose 9 की जगह 10 आ जाता, 10 number of points, so even number of points हो जाते, यहाँ पर भी 0.25 होता, next point पे भी 0.25 होता. So at the 2 points you are getting same value, so you can take the midpoint. Okay, so this is written here. So if minimum occurs at two adjacent points, then consider the minimum point as the midpoint of these 2 points. यहाँ पर भी 0.25 होता, यहाँ पर भी 0.25 होता, तो you can take the midpoint as the solution. Fine. Oh, okay. Now the next method is dichotomous searching procedure. What is the assumption? Function is unimodal and having one min or max in the domain of definition. That means function is unimodal. This is the obviously a common assumption of all the region elimination techniques. So now what we will do in this method, dichotomous search, this is our domain. Here is the unimodal function. So we are not, there is no need to write down, draw this. We will just consider the domain. So here is the domain. Here is the point A. Here is the point B. Okay. Take the midpoint. So this is A plus B by 2. Now take one point here in the left hand side of this and denote it by x1. The distance of this 2 point is nothing but delta by 2. What is delta? Delta is a very small value and already given to you in each question. Okay, just like this range 10%, L0 will be provided to you. Similarly, take another point x2 here with the same distance delta by 2. So this distance from here to here is delta, this distance is delta. So what is delta actually? For example here 10%, 10% of the exact is the delta. Okay. Okay, so now we have this value. Now find out the functional values, find out f of x1, find out f of x2 and compare the values. So here if f of x1 is less than f of x2, that means what? Here A to B, this is your x1 at the same distance, x2 is here. This is your A plus B by 2. Okay, so now you have evaluated f of x1 is less than f of x2. That means this height, this distance is f of x1. This is less than f of x2. This is the case because function is like this. This is the case. This is the functional value. This is the functional value. Okay, so this is f of x1. This is f of x2. Now you can see that first case f of x1 is less than f of x2. So minimum occurs here, nearby here. So you can eliminate this part. There is no need to consider this in the next iteration. So what will be the interval? A to x2. A to x2 will be the next interval. So A to x2. Eliminate interval x2 to B, this part. And new interval of uncertainty will be ax2. That means this part A to x2. Okay. Now this is the case 1. Case 2. Case 2 is that this is A, this is x1, this is A plus B by 2, this is B. Case 2 is that if you are taking this is higher than this value, this is x2. Now this is higher than this value. So here what we have, we are having this type of curve, this type of pattern. So obviously minimum occurs nearby here. So there is no need to consider this because optimum will not occur in this part. So the next interval will be x1 to b, x1 to b, and you can eliminate a to x1. So this is written here, eliminate ax1 and new interval of uncertainty will be x1 to b. Okay. Now once you are doing this, so suppose you are taking this case, this is case 2, this is case 1, this is case 2. Suppose you are taking this case, you are moving, you have considered this interval and now again insert it. So now next is, this is a, right hand point will be x2 now. Okay, now again take the midpoint and then take the delta by 2 distance here, x3 point and x4 point, because x1 x2 you have already inserted. This is the midpoint, this is the delta by 2, this is the delta by 2. Okay, then again find out the functional value. Again you are having two cases, here, or next case may be a to x2, next case may be here is x3 or x4, second case may be this is smaller than this is larger. So either this or this. If you are, अगर इससे आप जा रहे हैं तो आपके पास दो फर्दर केसेस आएंगे, चाहे ये या ये. If you are taking this case, so you can eliminate this interval. If you are taking this case, then this will, you can eliminate. So the next interval here will be x3 to x2. In this case the next interval will be x3 to x4. Okay, so this is the way. And if you are moving this, again you are having two cases, x1 to b, x1 to b. Now insert, take the midpoint and then take the 2 points here, x3 x4, either this or this. So that's why x3 and x4, x3 x4. Again you had two cases, either this is higher than this value, so you can eliminate this interval, and if this f of x3 is lesser than x4, then you can eliminate this interval. So the next interval will be x3 to b, and here x1 to x4. So this is the way. So slowly you will reduce the length and finally you will get the solution. So this is the procedure. Okay, so this is shown here. Now what is the initial length? If you will see here, L0 is b minus a. After inserting 2 points x1 and x2, L2 will be what? What will be the L2? Here I am finding this. Either L2 is evaluated by this or this case. What will be the length? Length of this interval. This interval is L2 from here to here. So this length is basically this length plus this distance. This distance is delta by 2. This distance is delta by 2. So this distance is a plus b by 2. A plus b by 2 plus delta by 2. Okay. What is a plus b? So this, or we can say further more, this can be rewritten as L0 by 2 plus delta by 2, because what is this? This distance, and this we know that what is this? L0. This distance is L0. So this distance is basically L0 by 2 plus this delta by 2. So this is written here. So this is L2 is L0 by 2 plus delta by 2. Now in the next experiment, when you reach, for example, from here to here, जब आप इससे यहाँ पहुँचते हैं, for example यहाँ, now total number of points is x4. So L4 is मतलब कितने एक्सपेरिमेंट या कितने पॉइंट्स आप निकाल रहे हो? 4 पॉइंट्स निकाल रहे हो यहाँ पर, x1 x2 x3 x4. So L4 will be what? Again same procedure. टोटल लेंथ कितनी थी? L2. सो L2 बाय 2, इसकी जगह हो जाएगा L2 बाय 2 प्लस डेल्टा बाय 2. व्हाट इज L2? L2 इज दिस L0 बाय 2 प्लस डेल्टा बाय 2 by 2 plus delta by 2. So after doing the calculation, L4 will be this 1 by 2 L0 by 2 plus delta 1 by 2. This is L2. So L0 by 2 plus delta by 2 plus delta by 2. Okay. this is L2. So L naught by 2 square plus delta by 2 plus delta by 2 square. That means L naught by 2 square plus delta common 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 raised to the power 2. This can be further written as L naught by 2 square plus delta 1 minus 1 upon 2 square. So when you take next iteration में आपके पास x5 और x6 पॉइंट चले जाएंगे. So L6 will be what? L4 by 2 plus delta by 2. After simplification we get L0 by 2 cube plus delta 1 minus 2 upon 2 raised to the power 3. So ultimately after n number of experiments where n is an even number, क्योंकि हर बार दो दो पॉइंट्स ही इंसर्ट हो रहे हैं, so always even. So what is ln? Ln is L0 upon 2 raised to the power n by 2 plus delta 1 minus 1 upon 2 raised to the power n by 2. This is the general formula. Okay, we will use this to find out the number of experiments. Okay, let's see an example. So find the minimum value of f of x is equals to 4x cube plus x square minus 7x plus 14 in the interval 0 to 1 within 10% of exact value. That means take delta as 0.001. Take delta as 0.001. Okay, so we have taken this delta. So now what is given to you? This final experiment. So we will use the concept. This is the final interval of uncertainty, xn minus 1, xn plus 1. So this is basically the ln. Okay, and this is given to you that this range is nothing but L0 into 10%. That means L0 by 10. So we know that this distance, this total is ln. So what will be this? This will be ln by 2. So this ln by 2 should be less than equal to L0 by 10 as per we have taken in the previous method. But what is ln? In this method ln is evaluated as this. So just replace this ln here. So what we will get? Ln by 2. So just divide by 2 here. So we get L0 upon 2 raised to the power n plus 1 plus delta 1 minus, because if हमने क्या किया इस इक्वेशन में 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करा दिया, तो ln is less than equal to L0 by 5. So ln is what? Ln is this. So ln by 2 raised to the power n by 2 plus delta 1 minus 1 upon 2 raised to the power n by 2 is less than equal to 1 by 5. Delta is what? Delta is this. We have taken this delta. So put delta here. 1 upon what is L0? L0 is the size of initial interval, which is 1. So 1 upon 2 raised to the power n by 2 plus delta 1 minus 1 upon 2 raised to the power n by 2 is less than equal to 5. So you can take 1 upon 2 raised to the power n by 2 common. So we get 1 minus 0.001 is less than equal to 1 by 5 minus 0.001. After simplification, after doing all the calculation, we get 2 raised to the power n by 2 is greater than equal to 0.99 divided by 0.995 into 5. That means 5.02. So we know that 2 raised to the power 3 is 8, which is greater than 5.02. If you take 2 raised to the power 4, then that will be, 2 raised to the power 2. 2 raised to the power 2 will be 4. But 4 is less than 5.02. So this will not satisfy this inequality. But 2 raised to the power 3, which is 8, satisfies this inequality. Hence we can say that n by 2 should be, minimum value should be 3. N by 2 is 3, minimum possible value. So n will be 6. So minimum number of points should be 6. So x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6. So we have to compute these values. Okay. Insert 6 points हमें कम से कम insert करने पड़ेंगे. So step number 1. In between 0 and 1, this is the midpoint. Insert x1 and x2 here, and this distance is delta by 2, delta by 2. What will be x1? X1 will be what? 0.5 minus delta by 2. So x1 is computed as 0.5 minus delta by 2. 0.5 minus 0.001 by 2. And this is the value. Similarly, what is x2? X2 will be what? 0.5 plus delta by 2 plus delta by 2. So 0.5 plus 0.001 by 2, and this will be the value. Now compute f of x1 here, f of x2 here. When you compare these two, so you will see that this value is higher than this value. So we have drawn this value is higher than this value. So we can neglect this interval. So next interval will be x1 to 1. What is x1? x1 is 0.4995. So 0.4995 to 1 is the next interval. Okay, discard this interval, we can take this interval. So this is the next interval. So that's why we have drawn 0.4995 and 1 here. Again take the midpoint and then insert x3 and x4, which is equally spaced from the midpoint. So what will be x3? x3 will be what? Midpoint of these two, 0.4995 plus 1 by 2. This is the midpoint, minus delta by 2. So minus delta by 2. This will be this value, 0.74925. And similarly x4 will be 0.4995 plus 1 by 2 plus delta by 2, and this will be this value, 0.75025. Now compute the functional value at these points. When you compare the values, so this is higher than this value. So what will be the next interval? So you can see that this value is higher than this value, because f of x4 is 11 this, 0.003, f of x3 is 10 point this. So this value is higher than this value, so you can neglect this interval. So in the next interval, what will be the interval of uncertainty? 0.4995 to x4. So 0.4995 to x4. x4 is this, so 75025. Okay, now take these two endpoints, insert the two next point x5 and x6 equally spaced from the midpoint. So what will be x5? x5 will be here, midpoint of this interval, 0.4995 plus 0.75025 by 2, midpoint, minus delta by 2, minus delta by 2. So this is basically 0.624375. And similarly you can find x6. So x6 will be this value plus delta by 2, 4995 plus 0.75025 by 2 plus delta by 2, and this is equal to this value, 0.625375. Okay, now compute the functional values. So when you compare, so this is higher than this value, so that's why this is higher than this value. So you can neglect this interval, and the next interval or final interval, because we have to compute up to x6 only. So final interval will be x5 to this. x5 is what? This value. So sorry, this value 0.624375 to 0.75025, and take the mid value, midpoint as the solution. So midpoint is somewhere here. Midpoint is somewhere here. So this will be the, so here is the x star. Okay, so x star is the midpoint, that means 0.6873, and functional value will be 10.9599. So this is the method. Okay, this is the method, dichotomous search. Now we have last next method. Next method is basically interval halving method. Next method is this, interval halving method or bisection method. So what we will do in this method, basically what is the procedure? First we take this initial interval a to b, and then this is the midpoint x0, and then between a and x2, a and x0, the midpoint is x1, ये इसका भी midpoint है, and between x0 and b take the midpoint denoted by x2. Okay, so basically what we have done, we have done that this interval AB is divided into 4 equal parts, 1 2 3 4. So 4 equal parts में divide किया. and this is the point. X naught is the midpoint, then x1 and x2. So how many points are inserted actually? x0, x1, x2. 3 points are inserted here. 3 point insert किए गए हैं. And the order will be this: A is less than x1 is less than x0 is less than x2 is less than B. Okay. So divide the initial interval of uncertainty into 4 equal parts. Now compute functional value at f of x0, f of x1 and f of x2. That means denoted by f0, f1 and f2. Now here we have these 3 cases. If f2 is greater than f0 is greater than f1, that means this type of pattern. F of x1 is smallest one, then f of x1, then f of x2. So we can say that we are having this type of curve here actually. Here if you draw this, A midpoint, here is x2, here is x1, here is B. So what is the procedure? Here is the point, then this higher value, then this is higher value. So if you draw, so basically we have this type of curve. This should be the curve, and hence we can neglect exactly the half interval. आधे को block, आधे को हटा सकते हैं. Okay, so that's why half of the interval is neglected, and the next interval will be a to x0, new interval. And this is denoted by L3. Why L3? Because we have inserted 3 number of points, x0, x1 and x2. So number of points will be 3. Okay. So that's why this is L3. Now second case may be f2 is less than f0 is less than f1. That means this value is higher than smaller. So you can neglect this part, because in that case curve will be like this. So minimum occur nearby here, so you can neglect this half part. So the interval will be x0 to B. This is the new interval. Now the next case will be what? f1 is greater than f0 and f2 is greater than f0. That means this type of pattern. Here this value is higher than this value, but this value is also higher than f of x0. Okay, so curve will be like this, here to here. Okay, so curve will be like this. Here is somewhere x0, here is x1, here will be x2, like this. So you can neglect this interval as well as this interval. So exactly half of the interval is further neglected. Okay, तो आधा इंटरवल ही फिर चला गया, आधा इसको जोड़ेंगे तो आधा इंटरवल बैठेगा. सो यू विल सी दैट कि चाहे ये केस हो तो भी आधा इंटरवल कट, यहाँ देखेंगे तो भी आधा इंटरवल कट, यहाँ देखेंगे तो भी आधा इंटरवल कट, कुछ इधर से गया कुछ इधर से गया, टोटल हाफ इंटरवल कट. So next interval will be x1 to x2. Okay, so what will be the L3 either from here, here or here. Ultimately L3 will be what? L0 by 2. केवल आधा इंटरवल कंसिडर करें. ओके, सो रिपीटिंग द प्रोसीड अगेन. अब क्या होगा जब आप नेक्स्ट टाइम जाएंगे, इफ फॉर एग्जांपल आप यहां से जाएंगे, यू हैव टू सेलेक्ट नेक्स्ट इंटरवल एज a to ax1, a to x0. ये आपने फॉर एग्जांपल सेलेक्ट किया. मिड पॉइंट इज ऑलरेडी इवेल्युएटेड x1. नाउ टेक द मिड पॉइंट ऑफ दिस which is denoted by say x3. Take the midpoint of this x5, and then again take these 3 cases again, and then doing the same procedure. So what will be the next length? Next length will be L5, because up to 5 points आपने insert कर, तो next point length होगी L5. L5 will be what? L3 by 2. L3 by 2 हो जाएगी. That means L0 upon 2 square. L0 by 2 square. Okay, and hence in general ln will be what? यहाँ 5 है तो यहाँ 2 square है, so this will be 2 raised to the power n upon 2 minus 1. ठीक है ना. 5 upon, देखिए यहाँ 5 है, so this will be 5 n minus 1 by 2. This will be this. So this is 1 upon 2 raised to the power n minus 1 by 2. Okay, multiply by L0. यही है ना. This L0 upon 2 raised to the power n minus 1 by 2. इसी को लिखा तो गया है. Okay, so here n should be greater than equal to 3 and odd numbers, odd number होना चाहिए. So this is the procedure. ठीक. तो मान लिया ये केस आपने लिया तो फिर वही 3 केस बनाएंगे, ये और फॉर एग्जांपल ये होता है. सो यू कैन नेग्लेक्ट दिस इंटरवल, देन यू कैन सेलेक्ट दिस पार्ट. और अगर इसका सेकंड भी हो सकता है, फॉर एग्जांपल दिस केस, तब आप ये वाला इंटरवल को नेग्लेक्ट कर लेंगे. और थर्ड केस ये हो सकता है, तो आप कुछ पार्ट इधर से कुछ पार्ट इधर से नेग्लेक्ट कर सकते हैं. ठीक. सो दिस इज द प्रोसीजर. ओके, नाउ टेक द एग्जांपल. Minimum of f of x is x into 1 minus x into x minus 1.5, where x is in between 0 and 1. Okay, and compute the value within 10% exact value. So ln by 2 is less than equal to L naught by 10. यही होता है ना. So ln by 2, this is the standard formula. So ln by 2 is less than equal to L naught into 10%, that means by 10. But what is ln? Ln is this. So ln is 1 upon 2 raised to the power n minus 1, because L naught is what? L naught is 1. So put 1 here, 1 here. So this is the way. So 2 into n minus raised to the power n minus 1 by 2 is greater than equal to 5. So n will be greater than equal to 7. So that means x0, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6. These are total 7 number of points. ये आपको compute करने हैं. Okay. So let's see. So this step number 1. So 0 and 1, insert x0, x1, x2. What is x0? X0 is the midpoint, 0.5. X1 will be what? The midpoint of these two, 0.25. X2 will be what? Midpoint of x0 and x1. So x2 will be 0.75. Compute the functional values. F1 will be minus 0.3125. F0 is minus 0.5, F2 is minus 0.5625. When you arranging these, so they are providing this order. That means F1 is higher than F0 is higher than F2. That means this is higher, this is then in comparison to F0, and F0 is higher in comparison to F2. So you can neglect this part, and hence the next interval will be this x0 to 1. So x0 to 1 is the next interval. So here is the interval x0 to 1. What is x0? X0 is 0.5. So this will be 0.5 to 1. So 0.5 to 1 is the next interval. And this is x2 is the midpoint, 0.75. 0.75. Now take the midpoint of these two, denoted by x3, which is 0.625. Take the midpoint of these two, this and this, which is 0.875, and denoted by x4. So x3 is 0.625, x2 is 0.75, x4 is 0.875. Okay, this point. Now compute the functional values. So f3 is minus 0.5468, x2 you have already evaluated, so this, and f4 will be this. When you arranging these, so we are getting this order. F3 is greater than f2 and f4 is greater than f2. That means this value is higher than this and f4 is higher than f2. So you can neglect this part as well as this part, because this is the third case, this case. Okay, so next interval will be what? 0.625 to 0.875. So this interval is 0.625 to 0.875. This will be the next interval. So now this to this, and midpoint will be what? 0.75. So 0.75 is the midpoint. Now compute the midpoint of these two, so which is 0.6875 and denoted by x5. Take the midpoint of these two, which is 0.8125 and denoted by x6. So x5 is 0.6875, x2 is 0.75, x6 is 0.8125. Compute the functional values. So these are the functional values. When you arranging in the order, so they are providing you f5 is greater than f2, f6 is greater than f2. Again the third case. So just when we arrange this, so we are getting this is higher than this value and this is higher than this value. So neglect this part as well as this part. So the next interval will be this to this. So 0.6875 to 0.8125. Okay, and take the midpoint. So this is the midpoint is x star. So x star is 0.75. This is the solution. Okay, so this is the bisection method or interval halving method. Okay, thank you.